Today we're going to be going over the crop tool. The crop tool can be found on the toolbar or by hitting the hotkey C to select it. The crop tool helps you crop out parts of the image that you don't want to be viewed. Like in my case, I might want to hide the fact that I was taking a mirror pic of myself and crop out my camera phone. Now you can initially make your selection by clicking anywhere on the screen and dragging a selection, or by holding down Shift, which will make a perfectly square selection, or by holding down Alt, which will make a selection from the middle of where you clicked, or by holding down both Shift and Alt, which will make a square selection from the center. Now if you make a selection that you don't want, simply right click on the screen and hit cancel, or select a new tool and hit don't crop. Now with the crop tool back selected, you can change what it selects by clicking and dragging the corners. In Photoshop CS6, the screen will move with you. In other versions it won't. But selecting the corners and or the sides will affect the shape of the cropped area. You can also rotate the selection by waiting until the cursor is in the curved shape and rotate it any which way you want. Once you have the selection that you want, simply hit enter and you will now have your new cropped image. That's it for the crop tool, but one bonus tip: if you do take a mirror pic of yourself and are trying to hide it, simply go over to the image menu, go to image rotation and flip canvas horizontal so the logos and words on your shirt aren't backwards. Today we're going to be going over the perspective crop tool, which can be found under the crop tool by right clicking the icon and going to the perspective crop tool, or by hitting the hotkey C while holding down Shift to cycle through all the crop tools in the crop tool family. Now the perspective crop tool is a neat little tool that'll take something from your image that is at an angle and allow you to crop it down and make it look like it was facing the screen. Take this side of the Rubik's Cube, for example, that's obviously facing away from the camera. Using the perspective crop tool, you can make it face ahead by selecting all four corners. Now the tool allows you to select the angled area you want to crop down, and it comes up with this mesh selection area. It'll go wherever your mouse is, and just keep making your selection in all four of the corners. And once you have it selected, simply hit the enter button. It'll load up and make it look like the face of the Rubik's Cube will be pointing towards you. That's it for the perspective crop tool. For other crop tools, click here. Today we're going to be going over the slice tool, which can be found in the toolbar underneath the crop tool by right clicking on it and clicking the slice tool, or by hitting the hotkey C while holding down Shift to cycle through all the tools in the crop tool family. The slice tool is normally used by web designers who make their website in a PSD format through Photoshop. So what they do is slice portions out of their PSD to put in their website. For instance, I might want to take this bar right here and use it as the search bar on one of my websites. So what you would do is use the slice tool to select an area. You can change the width and it'll normally snap to the width and the height of these layers. So the slice tool just made a nice selection of this search bar here, and it can also make a selection of whole rows of elements. Now one thing you can do is right click or control click on a Mac and divide slices up. And here I've divided it up into 5 different slices so that each of those icons have their own slice. Now by choosing the slice select tool, you can select individual slices. If you want to select multiple slices, simply click one, hold down Shift and click all the other ones you want to select. If you want to combine slices, right click or control click on a Mac and hit combine slices. If you want to delete a slice, right click and delete slice. Now to export your slices, simply go to File and Save for Web. Here you can select how you want to output the images to your HTML file. After hitting save, it'll output all your sliced images into one folder. And finally, to get rid of your slices, simply go to View and Clear Slices. That's it for the slice tool.